What causes static electricity to build up in the body?
Hello and welcome to our deep dive into the electrifying world of static electricity. Ever wondered why you sometimes experience a small shock when you touch a doorknob or shake someone's hand? That's static electricity at work. Let's understand how and why static electricity builds up in our bodies.
What is static electricity?
Static electricity is an imbalance of electric charges within or on the surface of a material. This imbalance of charges produces an electric field that can be quickly neutralized by a flow of charges from the body to something with an opposite charge, like a doorknob or another person, causing a shock.
How does static electricity build up in the body?
The buildup of static electricity in the body occurs mainly through a process called triboelectric charging, which is just a fancy term for what happens when certain materials come into contact with each other. Different materials have a tendency to either gain or lose electrons. For instance, when you walk on a carpet with rubber-soled shoes, the friction between the shoe and the carpet can cause one to give up electrons and the other to accept them. If the shoe soles gain electrons, they'll have a negative charge. The excess charge can then be transferred to you, and you'll have a net negative charge as well. When you touch a doorknob or another person, which is likely neutrally charged or positively charged, the excess electrons jump from your body to the knob or the person, resulting in a static shock.
What factors influence the buildup of static electricity?
Several factors can influence the buildup of static electricity in the body. These include the types of materials you come into contact with, the humidity levels, and even the type of clothing you wear. Dry conditions tend to increase static electricity as dry air has fewer water molecules which would otherwise help to absorb the excess static charge. Certain materials and clothing, like wool and synthetic fabrics, are more likely to create static electricity than others. This is because they're better at gaining or losing electrons when they come into contact with different materials. In conclusion, the mysterious little shocks we get from everyday objects are a result of the buildup and discharge of static electricity. This happens due to the interactions between different materials and certain environmental factors. While it might be a bit startling, it's a fascinating display of the physical laws governing our universe. Understanding static electricity not only satisfies our curiosity but also helps us appreciate the wonders of nature. Thanks for joining us in this electrifying journey into the world of static electricity.